and
Good.
I'm new to the industry.
Yes, very good. And what made you decide to get into real estate?
Well, I've been in sales for decades, and then it was just last summer. Yeah. I had a job in sales, and it was actually going really well. And then the company I worked with lost their partner that was 80% of the business. And so suddenly there was really no work to do. And I thought, okay, if I'm going to be in sales, I might as well just be in charge of my own destiny and in charge of, what's happening to me instead of being at the mercy of some other entity.
Very good. Very good. And Kirk, what made you decide to?
Well, I'd had a change in careers kind of unexpectedly at one point, and then Elizabeth had already been in the business and was really making great gains on stuff. I really didn't have my own license to do. So it made sense to come in and really support her, because even just a few extra transactions a year would make it worthwhile. And as I got into it, I found that I want to be much more active in that and really continue to build with my own client base.
Love that. I love that. And what made you guys decide like Keller Williams was the company for your business?
Yeah, I had started with a boutique brokerage. I knew the lady, and I'd known her for a decade or so. And it was very nice and everything, but sometimes you should just be friends with your friends. And so I hadn't when I first started, because I just started and then I just joined with the person I knew. So this time I took the time and I interviewed like 3 different brokerages in the area, and 3 or 4 of them, and then I ended up doing a whole Excel spreadsheet on like, this is how much sales I want to have per year, and then figuring out everyone's commissions, because everybody does it different. Some it's a monthly fee, some there's caps, some there's no caps, some it's per transaction. It's crazy. So I put it in an Excel spreadsheet, and most actually, some are a hot mess, but you don't realize it. But otherwise, half of you are about the same, but you guys had the training. That's what tipped the scale, was just so many different opportunities for training.
Okay. Yeah. Anything you want to
Yeah,
add?
because Elizabeth already come here,
Yeah.
it just made sense for me to join as well, since I was wanting to be her support. And what I've really found, though, is it is that training aspect of stuff. And Gary Keller in particular is just, I was unfamiliar with him beforehand, but it's so impressive in the mindset and the ethics and the smartness and the culture that he has brought to this organization. So, it's a very comfortable choice for me. Yeah.
Agree. Thanks for sharing that. What would you say is the most rewarding part of being a real estate agent, a consultant?
I mean, it's helping people,
Yes.
and being and managing projects from beginning to end is the thing for me. I very much like being there, at the beginning, doing some needs analysis, working with people, and then seeing it through to conclusion. That's really powerful to me.
I agree.
I don't know. I end up making friends with even people that are referrals that I didn't know. It's like, we're like, oh, it's over. I'm like, don't you worry, we're going to keep in touch. But and I know it sounds funny, but like part of it is keeping in touch with like everyone you know. And so now, like, it's literally in my calendar to like follow up with people at certain intervals. And so it's nice because I just keep up with everybody. And I know that's a funny side benefit, but just staying connected with your world, which is so easy to just not.
Yes, agree, because everybody starts doing, their business, whatever it is, and you do. Sometimes it's hard,
lose track.
Yes.
Yeah, it's wonderful to me. I mean, that same sort of thing of the reconnection, because I have a lot of people, and I'm not the type of person that thinks every day to reach out to people, and I've had a reason just to reach out and reconnect with a lot of people, and it's led to some just wonderful times doing stuff. And it's not like I'm trying to sell to them directly. I just want them to think that maybe they would refer somebody to me if they hear of something. It's not like I need to be a hard sell, but I do have the structure that reminds me, it's like, hey, just send somebody a chat, pick up the phone, give them a call.
I love that. So if someone's watching us today and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about real estate, what advice would you give them?
I really think that you need to go into it understanding where your strengths are in relation to it. There's a lot that you will learn in the initial training to pass the licensing test, but a lot of that's not terribly relevant to what you do in the day-to-day business. And there's so many different things that you can focus on. You have to kind of understand what are the strengths that you're going to lean on to really build your business.
Yeah, I think remembering that it's a contact sport.
Yes.
That's number one. And then I just think calendar management, self-management. I mean, it's like any other entrepreneurial venture. And you just make your plan and then follow your plan. And that's where most people struggle. Is because that movie, The Field of Dreams, where like, if you build it, they will come.
Yes.
I hate that movie. Because you really actually have to work at it. You can't just build it and they come. You can't just make business cards and have clients. You know, you have to do the things. And the thing is, talk to people.
Yes, and it's building those relationships, right? That's the key, is just, and I think you guys already mentioned this, sometimes reconnecting with friendships or relationships that you've had.
Yes.
And it's that. I love that.
And I think
I
that
agree.
misconception that so many people have is like, oh, I'm going to get into this and I will spend most of my time in transactions. And the reality is you're spending the bulk of your time, you know, networking and promoting yourself. Maybe that's 80% of what you do, and 20% is the actual negotiating and doing the transaction. So it may be a different type of career than what people think.
Those are good points that you guys both bring up. So is there something I didn't ask you that you would like to share?
About real estate.
You know, I think that one of the real keys is how important time management is, and being able to set the right priorities and follow through on those priorities. And that there's a lot of guidance within the Keller Williams community on that sort of a thing that has been very helpful. And then Elizabeth and I work together a lot to just really coordinate on what are the three most important things to get done today, and how to carve out enough time for the lead generation and connecting with our friends and stuff, and making sure that we're giving that priority, because it's easy to get distracted into things that are not as productive.
I agree. I hear communication between you guys, but also with your clients, and it's just a constant communication of like, how can we, make sure that whatever we said we were going to do, we're doing, and the communication with our clients to make sure that we're sharing where are we at in the process.
Yeah,
so
it's wonderful to have a great tool like Command at Keller Williams that it helps put all of that structure together so that you can set up automated programs that then tell you every day, here are the things you need to remember to get done this particular day.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of transactions, and you just kind of open up Command. It's like, remember to call this person. Remember, I'm like, I know, right? And it just reminds everything that you were supposed to be doing that day, and it's super helpful.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great day.
Yeah, thanks so much.